Hi everyone! Welcome to another episode of Is It Worth the Binge podcast. I know it's really been a while. I want to say maybe 2 months since I posted my last episode. And if you haven't listened to that, it is my review on the Netflix show Cursed. So just a quick announcement before I get into the episode. I'm gonna try to release a weekly episode every Friday because I know being in this quarantine, my production has went down basically. I am not afraid to say that. So for this episode, we are going to be reviewing the Starz original series P-Valley. The first episode is titled Penetratin'. So we're first introduced to Autumn Night. She is referred to as the most favored because of her skin tone. And that is one thing I love about this show. They're not afraid to shy away from colorism in the Black community. And I love how they explored it. Like, she is constantly going at it with Mercedes because Mercedes is always like picking on her. And we're gonna get to her later, but I love Mercedes just because she points this out. Like, she's not afraid to go up to Autumn Night and say, "You are the most desirable." Like, it sucks that is the truth because Mercedes, she is a darker skinned woman, and it's just sad that she has to constantly work harder than her, and even then, she's not the most favored. I'm a little bit mixed on how I feel about Autumn Night. I am not even gonna lie to you. I am split about her character. Like, of course, my heart goes out to her just by her being in the situation that she was in. I feel sorry for her that she had to run away from her home and her family and her friends just to get away. Just the way that she carries herself is like, one example of this is when she corrected a woman on a certain word. Like, she told her the correct pronunciation for that. You can just tell in her voice that she was saying it in kind of a condescending way. Like, that is not how you say that. Who are you to say or even act like you're better than these women? Like, you came to this town wanting to get this job because you had nothing else. Like, you had no other option. So how are you gonna come in here and act like you're better than these women? Like, it's just like, why are you doing that, sis? Like, why are you doing that? Like, you just can't. So the next character we're going to talk about is Keyshawn / Miss Mississippi. Every other time she comes into the club, she always has a new bruise on her body. And I really admired that talk that Uncle Clifford had with her because he connected to her on a level. Like, he said, like, I was in that situation once, I was in that relationship once, and I know it's hard to leave, but why don't you? Oh my God, I just want the best for her so much. So the next character we are going to talk about is Uncle Clifford. He is the owner of the Pynk, and while he's in the club, he wears a wig, he wears acrylic nails, and he wears makeup, right? So basically, he has to go pay his bill for the club, right, in order to keep it open. And when he had to go pay this bill, he just shed all of that. He took off his acrylic nails, he had himself a suit. Who he really is just disappeared. Like, you can tell when he's in the Pynk, that's who he is. And it's like he had to put on this type of persona in order to present himself in a professional way to go pay his bill. And I just love how they showed how he had to basically shed all of who he was and just be the picture of a masculine man. So coming up to one of my favorite characters in the show so far, it is Mercedes. So we learn that she comes from a religious background. Even at the end of the episode where her mother comes in and she's basically belittling her because she has chosen this profession, and Mercedes having to hear that from her own mother, it just broke my heart. So the final character we're going to talk about is Andre. And honestly, he is very sketchy to me. Like, he claims that he was taking pictures of the building so he could market it or something like that. I just need answers. I need answers, and I need them now because I want to know who you are And why are you trying to get close to Autumn? Like, I don't support this. I don't like you. I don't like you, Andre. Do I think P-Valley is worth the binge? And my answer is yes, 1,000 times yes. I love this show already. I love everything that was talked about, from colorism to sexuality to abuse, even substance abuse. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one.